Okay, next stage is to put the text to emboss it. Emboss is to go in, deboss is to come out above surface. So the Lego one would have been a deboss, raised lettering. I may have got that round the wrong way, but anyway, one is opposite to the other. So we want to try and get this into your piece. So I'm just going to go to the other drawing we've got, which is this one, and I can put it on any of these faces, and it's the same as the Lego, fairly simple, and there are several ways to do it, but because they've got the wrap command now, it's a lot easier to do it with that. So first things first, I need to put a sketch in. So I'm going to sketch on that surface there. It's gone upside down again, but never mind. And I want to put in a center line. Do not put a solid line in, because it will not recognize, or it will come out in the actual drawing itself. Now I'm going to put a center on the center line as well. So there we go, down to there. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's a datum point, and notice it's black, blue, etc. So I'm just going to put a smart dimension in on this one, and I'm going to do it at 1.1. Okay, reason being the letters I want to put in are 2.2. So once I've got that in place, I can now go to the text tool, which is just the letter A, and it comes up with this screen here, the same as the Lego, and it says the curve or the line I want to select. So I want to do it on that one, and I'm going to write the word dewalt but without the letter D, so I'm going to go D space W-A-L-T. Now you can see from what's actually appeared it's far too big. If I extend that line it would all go on, but I need to reduce the sizes. Now this is started with the document font, so I don't want to use that, so I'm going to go onto my font database, and at the moment it's 3.5. I'm going to change that to 2.2, and you notice that's changed down again. I'll go back on there again because I actually want to change the font. So I'm going to go down. I found one called, I'll let you pronounce it, but it's Lee something. Lee, I still can't pronounce it. You'll find it in a second. Here we go. G. Come on. It does take a little bit of time to get through. Money on the H. I, J, K. If you're doing, that's the one I want. Lee Diddy. So click on that one there. 2.2 is fine. So I'm just going to click on that. But what I need here, because it's too long, is to take that percentage down to something like 65%, and you can see it fits in perfectly. If I want to adjust the rest of that, I can move this line, which I'll show you. So I'm just going to agree to that, and I'll do exactly the same thing again for the PZ2. So if I just move that line down, you'll see that jumps. And if I do that one a little bit more, that happens nothing. So it's this one I need to move if I want to line up with a particular point. I can't remember what distance that is, but you'll be able to measure it. So once I've got that, that's fine. So I want to get the other text in. So I'll come out of this one. Okay, and then I'll go into sketch again. Okay, and if I select that, it's going to select the same sketch. I'm going to draw another line in, but this time I could convert entities actually, or just draw a line. I'll just convert entities. I'll select that one. Actually, it's done something a bit strange at the moment. Sketch 7. Yeah, let's come out of that because it selected the previous sketch. I didn't want that to happen. So if I go to sketch, onto here again, and if I want to see that sketch, just go onto that one. Don't know why I'm not seeing that sketch. I was probably could have got this on. There we go. Let's see what happens now. It is there. Let's show. So I just want to zoom in, and I want to convert that there. So I go to convert entities. Just select that lower line. Okay, it goes in as solid. just change it, construction geometry on that, and this time I will go to the letter and I want to put that line again, but this time I want to do the letter E capital, and I want to do it in the same font but half the size. So let's just scroll through. Where are you? Just go up. Not very easy, these fonts. Other packages are a lot easier to do. Just go through. It does actually give you time to see what's there. I mean, hollow lens wouldn't be too bad. There we go. Do that one there. But this time I'm going to put 1.1. Okay, and you can see the size there. Let's just switch. I won't switch. Let's just switch those off so I can see what's going on. I'll give it a green tick. Go on. There we go. So you see the letter E. Now, what I want to do with that letter E, I want to get it. Notice I'm picking up the dot on that line. I want to get it about halfway between. Just one tiny bit more. About there. Fine, brilliant. Show you why. And if I go on to my features menu, go on to wrap. Okay, it's asking me to select the face. It's already selected the sketch for that one. And it's got my previous one, 0.05. I'll give that a tick. I'm just wondering if I can actually pick up the other sketch as well. No, it's just one sketch at a time, which is a shame considering there's all that space there. Doesn't really matter, but let's just pick up that one. In that one there. I don't even know if I hold shift key then. No, it doesn't do it. Let's just do that. So that should take a depth there, as you can see. I'll just do the same again. Go to wrap. This is only because it's easy. Facial plane. Hold on. Let's go to wrap. Do that again. I don't know if it'll pick up. No, it doesn't pick up that sketch, does it? It does this time. That one. Is it going to wrap? Because I'm still in the question. Oh, this always does this to me. Right. Let's try again. So let's go to wrap. I know why I did wrong. Let's just pick up on that previous sketch. Just sketch 7. Perfect. Select the face. It's the same before. Settings are the same. Just give that a green tick. So now I've got debossed. You'll probably notice on yours the T is actually halfway between those two. It's entirely up to you what you do. I just think this looks a little bit neater. And again, these are stamped in. They're not actually machined in as the rest of this is machined. These might be extruded then turned, but I can't remember. I've got a video somewhere to show you. And what I'm going to do now is do another sketch on that surface. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line, centre line this time. I'm going to go from about there to there. Now you'll notice I'm not doing any measurements. I'm just going to make sure that make that collinear. It's kind of black, but just no point. And then go back to text. And this time I'm going to do. It didn't pick up the line. It picked up the line. I'm just going to put in PZ2. Again, it's too big, so I just go on to the font I want. Change that to 2.2. Again, notice I've got the text wrong. PZ2. Okay, and I can reduce that. I just didn't check what font I used. No, Century Gothic. You can use that as well. I'll just do the same as I did before. Let's have a look quick. Where are you? Come on. Yes. There we go. Just need the dog to do some filling in time. There we go. Do that one. That's fine. And then what I'll reduce that down to 65% as well. Okay, perfect. And again, as you did with the other aspect here, you just go to, as it's already highlighted, wrap. It's selected. It should give me, I've just got to do the face, sorry. There we go, and give a green tick. It's all the same settings before, and there you've got a complete part done. You can, while we're just here looking at this, you can add or take away different materials. If you want to change the material, which we'll go on to later on, just go to the beach ball, okay, and you'll see and make sure it is on the beach ball there. You've got a load of different materials you can go here. So let's just, for example, let's do magnesium. I'll go into materials a lot deeper, just look at something that looks a bit like what we're looking at. Just drag it across, drop it on, and then you've got the body itself or the part. These two really are kind of the same unless you've got two parts in there. That's just sort of face. So that's the face, and then that's sort of corresponding faces on that. Just do it on part, then you have quite a nice part finished there. But if you wanted to change that, just to show you, if I go into that, I can't remember, we were on magnesium. If I go to a smooth magnesium now, almost brushed where it's been cut, if I do that, just drop that onto there, and just do it onto the face, okay, it looks as though it's been machined. And what I can do, if I right hand click and go to copy appearance, I can do that and go paste appearance, and it will do all the faces that I require to do that with. So it's just a little sort of differentiation from the kind of standard bits and pieces you would do. Also up here, if you really want to play around, you can put it into perspective, gives it a better view. Ambient inclusion, a little bit of, and shadow, shade, etc. So it just has a bit more reality. There is a rendering package to this, which I will go through probably next semester for it. So it actually gives you a photorealistic finish to it. But for now, I think that's absolutely fine. If you want to change the background colour, just click on the scene button. I tend to go for plain white, like that. And if you do a Control-C, that just copies it to your screen. And if I just open up a Word, I was going to say blank Word document, just ignore what you're seeing on screen at the moment, blank document. What I can do is Control-V, and that should bring it in. It's not going to, of course. Control-V. No. I'll tell you what the other way to do this. Just one second. If I go back to that page I was on, let's just do that and then go to print screen on my keyboard, which it's done. Okay. Screen. Oh, this is new to me. Freeform snip. Let's do that. Is that going to do? Let's just do that bit. That really is new. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. And let's go to the Word document. Blank one. And Control-V. There we go. But again, that's the colour side of things. Let me just see if I bring up another one. It's Control-Z, that one. Just one more. Let's go back into, that's the one we were playing with before. So let's do print screen. And let's just do that bit. So that's why I've got the shadow in there as well. Let's go back to my Word document up there. Control-V. And there you go. It's actually a really nice picture that appears, and it actually does print out like that. So if you want to do manuals, reports, etc., you can just clip that through for whatever you want. That's just a little kind of tidbit, as they say. Anyway, we're going to move on to the plug next, so I'll see you in a bit.